Hey there, guys and gals. This is What the Frank. I'm Frank Schwartz. Let's find out what's trending. Leonardo DiCaprio breaks up with his girlfriend, or somehow gets dissed by Tony Garm, and decides to leave with 20 chicks. That's payback. You don't break up with Leonardo DiCaprio without it costing your ass some embarrassment. 20 women left with him, and I'll bet you not one of them slept with him. Just my thought. You might want to go party with him, you might want to go hang out with him, you might want to go check out everything that's going on, but I don't think there were 20 chicks willing to do him in a cabaret line. I mean, it's just not happening. In Cleveland, with the shooting of the 12-year-old, mom says she wants the police officer convicted for killing her child, and daughter was tackled when she showed up at the playground to see what was going on. She may have been, very well could have been tackled, knocked to the ground, somehow stopped from getting near her dead brother. I've seen the video, eyewitnesses, 911 calls. The kid had a gun. Kid had a gun. Not only did the rookie officer shoot him, fearing for his own safety, obviously would also fear for the safety of his partner. His partner didn't shoot because his partner was the driver and on the other side of the car and getting out of the car. The rookie was within feet of him. The kid had a firearm. People called saying there was a kid at the park with a gun. We've had kids at schools with guns who killed people numerous years now. We've had, I think we had Dallas cheerleaders robbing banks at grocery stores. Guns, bank robbers, girls, high school. I can see where the cop feared for their safety, did what they did. Terrible tragedy. I get it. It's such a tragedy that we're not looking at it in the right way. You know, I feel horrible that this woman lost a child. But where were you when he was walking around with a modified toy gun that looked like a real one? Not only looked like a real one, but airsoft weapons are made to look identical to the original weapon. They're designed that way. Why does your child have access to this thing? You just gave him his own death sentence. You, as the parent. That is a horrible thing. I hope your family can find closure. Don't think that you're ever going to see a conviction or charges being brought up on this guy. Ever. This Discovery Channel failure. Dude's going to be eaten alive by an anaconda. Not just an anaconda, but they're going to find a 25-foot anaconda. Anaconda. Big fucking snake. And the guy's going to let it eat him alive. Why? Because they want to bring awareness of rainforest animals and what they can do and help society and the world and blah, blah, blah. How the hell is getting your ass eaten by a snake going to help bring awareness to the wildlife? How? Discovery Channel, did you think? So you go out and you find a snake and you pet it and you tell us about it and you tell us about its habitat and shit like that. I can dig that. But how the hell is getting eaten by a snake going to help the snake and its habitat? I don't fucking know. But check this out. They never found one. Never found a wild snake. In all of the jungle, they never found the snake. But we've got dudes who live there that are always capturing these things and supposedly killing them and, you know, making them more endangered, and these snakes are going around eating villagers. But you, with all your high-tech crap and Discovery Channel fronting a bill, can't find one. You go and find a captive snake in a zoo that is smaller, 20 feet, but still smaller than the 25 or 26 foot that you promised us. You said wild. You find one in a petting zoo. Are you kidding me? Then you get specialized suits and helmets and safety equipment, and you jump in the mud and piss this fucking thing off so that it will eat you. But it doesn't eat you. It goes to strangle your ass and smash you. That's what anacondas do to their prey. You just need to look it up on Wiki, dude. Wikipedia will tell you that an anaconda is going to smash you before it eats you. And you have your safety team come in and rescue you. You never got ate. Didn't find the wild one. I mean, come on, dude. This is like the biggest failure ever. Ever. I mean, this ranks with Geraldo Rivera looking in Chicago for a safe that Al Capone had millions and millions of secrets and money and liquor, and they open it up and there's dust balls. You failed. You and Geraldo need to get on a show together. CM Punk, WWE wrestler, announces that he has signed with the UFC. He got fired from the WWE on his wedding day. He's very upset about it. He wanted more money, more recognition, more something, and wasn't given it. Actually, he was given his walking papers instead. So he said, I want to join the UFC. UFC, I guess, said okay, and they made the announcement. So good luck, CM Punk. I hope you don't get your face smashed. The UFC's real. These guys hit, and they hit to kill you. Not saying that wrestlers don't do some real things, but I've been behind the scenes. This shit's fake. Saturday Night Live just sucks, guys. I hate it. These guys don't memorize lines. They're looking over at, their cue cards. I don't know if things are just constantly changing or there's too much to try to memorize. I don't find it funny. I haven't for many, many years. Don't even know when it's on TV, except that it's Saturday night and it's live. Old school, as far up until, Chris Rock and a couple of these cats when they were doing the funny shit. After that, it's just gone downhill. I don't care. Don't care about the musical guests because that's usually cut short and not that impressive. Tell me, do you watch Saturday Night Live? Do you? Do you watch the whole thing? Do you sit down and say, it's Saturday night, I gotta watch Saturday Night Live because it's funny as shit? Or do you just go, see you more. Raiders linebacker calls Colin Kaepernick a chump. Like I've told you before in past episodes, I am a Raiders fan. The Raiders call you out with their losing season. He calls you a chump. Yeah, he wants to call him out on Instagram. Why is everybody calling people out on Instagram and Twitter? That's like being a telephone tough guy. You're a telephone tough guy, but now it's on Instagram and Twitter. It doesn't make you a badass. It just means you're trying to get some publicity for yourself or your team or whatever, and you're just trying to get in the news, which you did. You made it to What the Frank. Congratulations. P. Diddy. Bad Boy Records. Diddy ain't taking shit from Drake. So much so as he punches him in the face and puts him in his place. See? Write that down, man. I just rapped. You didn't catch that, did you? I just rapped. Maybe I do have lyrical skills. Diddy got more money than Drake will ever see. He's got a lot more fucking pull than Drake will ever see. Drake's hired talent. This guy's going to have to do like 50 and sell like water. Be like Eminem and do this shit for 25 years. These young cats are coming after the old schoolers, and the old schoolers ain't going to take the shit, man, because they earned theirs. On a lighter note, if you want to buy a house, Fannie Mae announced that it may be dropping their down payments down to 3%. That's me, man. I'm Frank Schwartz. This is What the Frank. Subscribe. Go over to Facebook. Other episodes are over there. Let us know what you think in the comments. That'll be on the lower part. You got to scroll down a little bit. Leave a comment. Like us. Share us. I'll see you tomorrow.